Seniors, eat this in the morning to stop muscle loss in your legs, backed by science. Have you noticed your legs feeling a little weaker each morning? Maybe climbing stairs feels harder, or your balance isn't what it used to be. You're not alone. After age 60, many seniors begin losing muscle in their legs without even realizing it until a fall or major mobility issue forces them to pay attention. But here's the good news. Scientists have found that eating just one simple, everyday food before 8 a.m. can delay leg muscle aging by up to 10 years. That's not a typo, 10 years. And no, this isn't some expensive supplement or strange health fad. It's a common food, one you've seen countless times, but chances are you've been skipping it without realizing how powerful it really is. In today's video, I'll reveal the one overlooked breakfast food that's been shown to preserve leg strength, improve balance, reduce cramps, and lower the risk of leg muscle loss by as much as 72% in seniors over 60. All backed by real science. Even more surprising, many seniors unknowingly make their legs weaker every morning just by eating the wrong things as soon as they wake up. But with a few small changes, you can help your legs feel stronger, more stable, and more energized starting this week. So here's my question for you. Are you accidentally weakening your legs every morning just because of what's missing from your breakfast? Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know the exact food to eat first thing in the morning to protect your leg muscles. 5 easy breakfast ideas that support strength, balance, and better mobility. And the one breakfast food at the end of the list that surprises almost everyone but makes a huge difference. Just because you're over 60 doesn't mean you have to accept muscle loss, unsteady legs, or limited movement. In fact, with the right morning habits, you can begin to reverse that trend. No medication, no gym membership, and no complicated routines required. Before we jump in, tell me in the comments where you're watching from and if you've ever felt that creeping sense of leg weakness. Type 1 below. If not, type 0. And don't forget to subscribe to Forever Health 247 and hit the notification bell so you never miss our weekly science-backed tips made just for seniors like you. Now let's dive into the first morning food that could help you keep your legs strong, steady, and independent well into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. When it comes to the best breakfast food for seniors, few things beat the simplicity and power of whole eggs. Whether you boil, scramble, or poach them, eggs are one of the easiest and most efficient ways to support muscle recovery, especially in your legs. They contain nearly every essential amino acid your body needs for muscle growth and repair, but the real magic is in the yolk. That's where you'll find vitamin D, B12, choline, and a critical nutrient called leucine, of the strongest natural triggers of muscle protein synthesis. This is particularly important as we age, because the leg muscles are among the first to weaken after 60, leading to loss of strength, balance, and independence. In a study by the University of Illinois, older adults who ate 2 eggs each morning for just 8 weeks experienced significant improvements in leg strength and overall self-sufficiency. The benefits didn't stop there. Eggs also help support the neuromuscular system, which is essential for maintaining balance, coordination, and walking control, key factors in preventing falls, one of the most dangerous risks for seniors. Here's something many people overlook. The vitamin B12 in eggs helps protect the myelin sheath around your nerves, improving communication between your brain and muscles, especially in the legs. That means you'll likely notice fewer missteps, less wobbling, and more confidence when walking. Let me share something personal. My mother, who's in her early 70s, used to struggle just to get out of her favorite chair. After adding 1 boiled egg to her breakfast every morning, nothing fancy, just 1 simple egg, she told me, "I feel stronger. I'm not reaching for the armrest every time I stand up." That shift, as small as it sounds, gave her back a piece of her independence. Another bonus? Eggs contain a form of iron that's easily absorbed, helping improve circulation and oxygen delivery to the leg muscles. That's especially important since many seniors unknowingly suffer from low iron levels, which can lead to fatigue and muscle weakness. For best results, eat the entire egg and skip the yolk within 30 to 60 minutes of waking up. This is when your body is primed to absorb nutrients and kickstart muscle activity. The healthiest option is a boiled egg, since it retains nutrients without added fats. But if you want variety, try a quick scramble with spinach or tomatoes. Both are rich in magnesium and antioxidants, which further support lower body muscle health. Here's the bottom line. One egg each morning isn't just breakfast, it's your daily defense against age-related muscle decline. Stick with it for 30 days, and you might just notice less cramping, stronger legs, and a steadier stride. It's a small habit that can lead to big changes in how you move, feel, and live each day. Now let's talk about the second powerful breakfast option that pairs beautifully with eggs: oatmeal topped with chia seeds. If eggs are the fuel that kickstarts your muscles, then oatmeal is the steady, slow-burning energy source that keeps them going strong throughout the morning. And when you sprinkle in chia seeds, you transform this simple dish into a nutrient-dense powerhouse perfect for seniors aiming to preserve leg strength, prevent muscle loss, and improve circulation. Here's why it works. Oats are rich in beta-glucan, a type of soluble fiber that not only supports healthy digestion, but also reduces inflammation, balances blood sugar, and enhances nutrient absorption in your muscles. That last part is critical. After age 60, many seniors experience a decline in metabolic efficiency, meaning the body struggles more to absorb the protein, calcium, and magnesium it needs to rebuild and maintain muscle, especially in the legs. But a warm bowl of oatmeal can help fix that. Now, let's add chia seeds, and this breakfast becomes even more powerful. These tiny seeds are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, calcium, potassium, and magnesium, for nutrients essential for nerve function, muscle contraction, and electrolyte balance. That's a fancy way of saying they help your legs move smoothly, cramp less, and recover faster. If you've ever been woken up in the middle of the night by one of those painful calf spasms, chia seeds might be the key to finally getting a full night's sleep. Magnesium relaxes the smooth muscles in your legs, relieving stiffness from walking or standing for long periods. Potassium, meanwhile, ensures oxygen and nutrients reach every muscle fiber, even the small ones that often get overlooked but play a big role in balance and mobility. Making this breakfast is quick and easy. Just combine 3 tablespoons of rolled oats with water or unsweetened almond milk and cook until soft. Stir in 1 tablespoon of chia seeds, then top it off with a few slices of banana or fresh blueberries. These fruits aren't just tasty, they add natural sweetness, potassium, and antioxidants to protect your cells from damage. Try to enjoy this warm bowl within an hour of waking up to maximize its benefits. Let me share the story of Frank, a retired school bus driver from Ohio. At 67, he started having trouble climbing stairs and standing for more than 10 minutes without his legs feeling sore. His doctor didn't prescribe a new medication, recommended changing his breakfast. Frank began eating oatmeal with chia seeds every morning. After just 3 weeks, he told me he could walk longer, climb steps without gripping the railing, and his nighttime cramps disappeared completely. This isn't just breakfast, it's a daily habit that gives your muscles the nutrients, energy, and support they need to heal and grow stronger. For adults over 60, maintaining leg strength isn't just about staying active, it's about staying independent, confident, and fully engaged in life. Starting your day with eggs and oatmeal with chia gives you a stable foundation to build from. Small steps like this, done daily, lead to lasting strength, better mobility, and a higher quality of life. Now let's move on to the third breakfast essential, the humble banana. Often called nature's electrolyte pill, bananas offer a simple yet powerful way for seniors to prevent leg cramps, boost circulation, and maintain steady muscle contractions. For adults over 60, whose bodies naturally lose mineral balance more easily, bananas can make a big difference, especially when eaten early in the day. Why bananas? They're one of the richest natural sources of potassium, delivering around 400 milligrams in just one medium banana, about 10% of your daily needs. Potassium is critical for maintaining proper muscle function. It helps regulate the electrical signals that control muscle movement, keeping your steps fluid and your legs strong. When your potassium levels are too low, your muscles may misfire, leading to twitches, cramps, or that uncomfortable feeling of tightness that often shows up at night. This is especially common in older adults, and even more so for those taking diuretics, which flush out essential minerals, or for those with reduced nutrient absorption. A study by Harvard University found that seniors who regularly consumed bananas were 33% less likely to suffer from leg cramps than those who didn't eat enough potassium-rich foods. But potassium isn't the only benefit. Bananas also contain vitamin B6, which supports nerve communication, helping your brain send clear, smooth signals to your leg muscles. That translates to better coordination, improved balance, and fewer stumbles as you walk. Let me tell you about Doris, a 70-year-old gardener from Oregon. She loved tending her flowers, but often had to stop due to leg cramps. Her doctor suggested she eat a banana each morning after breakfast, not on an empty stomach. Within a couple of weeks, Doris noticed the cramps eased up. More importantly, she felt steady on her feet again and could enjoy her morning walks without discomfort. That said, bananas aren't for everyone. If you have type 2 diabetes, chronic kidney disease, or are watching your blood sugar, you should be cautious. In those cases, opt for a smaller, slightly underripe banana. These contain less sugar and more resistant starch, which digests slowly and keeps blood glucose stable. To enjoy a banana wisely, eat it after your main breakfast, not when you're hungry, to prevent blood sugar spikes. You can slice it over oatmeal, blend it with chia seeds, or pair it with a spoonful of plain Greek yogurt. For most seniors without medical restrictions, one small banana in the morning is enough to keep your electrolytes balanced, your muscles nourished, and your steps strong. Bananas are affordable, easy to digest, and incredibly practical. With just a little intention, they can serve as a powerful shield for your legs, providing strength, confidence, and that steady stride that helps you face the day with energy and ease. The fourth breakfast powerhouse is Greek yogurt, a creamy, protein-rich food that can play a major role in slowing the silent muscle loss that occurs overnight, especially in your legs. Unlike regular yogurt, Greek yogurt is triple-strained, removing much of the liquid and nearly doubling the protein content, which is crucial for adults over 60 who are trying to preserve muscle strength and prevent weakness in their lower body. Here's what's happening while you sleep. Your body enters a catabolic state, where it begins breaking down muscle tissue to generate energy. That's already a concern for seniors, whose bodies naturally experience slower muscle repair due to hormonal shifts and metabolic changes. And if your first meal of the day doesn't include the right kind of protein, this muscle breakdown continues, particularly in the legs, which are more vulnerable due to reduced activity, poor circulation, and age-related hormonal decline. That's where Greek yogurt steps in. Just 1 6-ounce serving, about 170 grams, contains around 17 grams of high-quality protein, including leucine, the amino acid most responsible for kickstarting muscle protein synthesis. Greek yogurt also offers a healthy dose of calcium and vitamin D, both of which support bone health neuromuscular coordination, and the kind of balance and control that helps prevent falls. Take, for example, Robert, a retired firefighter in his late 60s from Pennsylvania. After struggling with nighttime leg cramps and waking up feeling stiff, his physical therapist suggested incorporating Greek yogurt into his breakfast routine. Within a few weeks, Robert noticed his legs felt steadier, and he could walk his dog longer without needing to rest. He added a sprinkle of cinnamon and some fresh blueberries, and it became something he looked forward to each morning. But Greek yogurt isn't for everyone. If you experience digestive discomfort or are lactose intolerant, try a lactose-free option or experiment with goat or sheep's milk yogurt, which many seniors find gentler on the stomach. Just be sure to avoid sugary, artificially flavored varieties, which can spike inflammation, disrupt blood sugar, and hinder muscle recovery. For best results, eat Greek yogurt within an hour of waking up, or about 30 minutes after light activity, like stretching or a short walk. To boost its benefits even further, top it with chia seeds, unsweetened berries, or a dash of cinnamon, of which helps support circulation, reduce inflammation, and provide antioxidants for lower body strength. With its rich protein content, digestive support, and muscle-building power, Greek yogurt isn't just a breakfast, it's a daily defense against the leg muscle loss that often creeps up unnoticed after 60. It helps you start your day feeling stronger, more stable, and ready to move through life on your own 2 feet. The fifth breakfast food is pan-seared salmon or any fatty fish like sardines or mackerel, a simple but powerful way to boost leg muscle recovery and strength after age 60. Including fatty fish in your breakfast at least twice a week can make a profound difference in how your legs feel, move, and recover. What makes these fish so effective? They're rich in omega-3 fatty acids, especially EPA and DHA, which are proven to reduce muscle inflammation, improve insulin sensitivity, and enhance the absorption of protein into muscle tissue. When these benefits work together, they do more than just prevent age-related muscle decline, they can help reverse it. In fact, a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors over 65 who ate 2 servings of fatty fish per week retained up to 27% more leg muscle mass than those who relied mostly on red meat or consumed little fish at all. Even more encouraging, that same group experienced better walking stability, improved balance, and a 36% lower risk of falling due to leg weakness. Why is this so effective? Because chronic inflammation, especially in the lower body, is one of the hidden culprits behind muscle deterioration in older adults. Omega-3s act as a natural shield against this silent damage. And salmon doesn't stop at just omega-3. It's also packed with highly digestible protein, about 20 g per 100 g, plus essential nutrients like vitamin B12 and vitamin D, which support neuromuscular coordination, allowing your brain and leg muscles to communicate better with each step you take. Let's take the example of Linda, a 68-year-old retired teacher from Oregon. She had trouble climbing stairs and noticed her balance was worsening. Her doctor suggested she replace processed meats with grilled salmon twice a week. Within a month, her energy returned, her legs felt more stable, and the sharp leg cramps that used to wake her at night vanished. She now pairs her salmon with roasted root vegetables and a few slices of avocado, turning it into a satisfying, mineral-rich breakfast that supports both her joints and her energy. The easiest and most delicious way to prepare salmon is by pan-searing it in extra virgin olive oil just 3 to 4 minutes per side until golden and flaky. If you're short on time, a slice of unsweetened smoked salmon on whole grain toast, or even a high-quality fish oil supplement can offer similar benefits, although whole foods are always preferred. If you have trouble digesting fats or suffer from conditions like fatty liver or high cholesterol, It's best to eat your fish earlier in the day when your stomach is still relatively empty, and to start with smaller portions. In such cases, baked or steamed fish is gentler on the system. And if digestion is still an issue, your doctor might recommend digestive enzymes to help you absorb the nutrients more effectively. Fatty fish like salmon aren't just protein theory, nature's muscle lubricant, keeping your legs flexible, strong, and ready for movement. Even one breakfast serving per week can be a game changer in maintaining your balance, reducing falls, and preserving independence as you age. And now, as promised, here's the bonus food I mentioned earlier, a dish that may look simple but delivers a profound impact on your leg strength. Steamed sweet potatoes with a pinch of Celtic sea salt. This isn't some exotic superfood. It's a humble item most people already have in their kitchen. But after a night of fasting, your leg muscles are often low on glycogen, the energy reserve stored in your muscles. Sweet potatoes are loaded with complex carbohydrates that replenish those stores, helping your legs feel more energized and less fatigued throughout the day. Sprinkling a bit of natural mineral salt like Celtic sea salt on top provides essential electrolytes including magnesium, sodium, and potassium, which support nerve signals and muscle contractions. Together, this simple dish recharges your legs, fuels your morning, and builds the foundation for strength and movement in your 60s and beyond. What makes sweet potatoes truly special, especially for seniors over 60, is that unlike most typical breakfast carbs, their starch doesn't spike your blood sugar. Instead, it provides a steady stream of energy, helping prevent early morning muscle fatigue, particularly in the legs, which are often prone to cramps, dull aches, and that slow, creeping weakness many seniors start noticing. Even better, sweet potatoes are loaded with potassium, magnesium, manganese, and vitamin C, a powerful blend of nutrients that supports blood flow, regulates nerve signals, and helps combat electrolyte imbalances that often cause weak, trembling legs. Now let's talk about the salt. Not just any salt, Celtic sea salt. Unlike regular table salt, Celtic salt is unrefined, packed with over 80 trace minerals your body and especially your muscles needs for proper function. These trace elements help your muscles contract smoothly, stay hydrated, and recover faster after movement. Unlike refined salt, which can spike blood pressure, Celtic salt actually helps stabilize fluid levels inside your muscle tissue and support circulation, particularly in the legs. A study from the French Institute of Mineral Nutrition found that seniors who ate high-fiber breakfasts like sweet potatoes paired with mineral-rich salt showed 41% better balance and nearly 50% fewer falls over a 90-day period. That's a huge difference. Here's how to do it. Steam half a sweet potato until tender. Sprinkle a small pinch of Celtic salt over it. Eat it warm, ideally about 10 minutes before your main breakfast, and after sipping on a glass of warm water. This timing helps your body absorb minerals efficiently and stabilize your energy for the rest of the morning. Many seniors notice a difference in just 1 week: less leg numbness, fewer cramps, and more confidence standing up without hesitation. Most people overlook this type of simple breakfast habit. But for those of us over 60, it can become an invisible support system, protecting something incredibly valuable: the ability to move freely, independently, and with confidence. Let's take everything we've learned and build something even stronger, because eating smart is only half the battle. What you do each morning can either help rebuild your legs or quietly chip away at your strength without you even realizing it. As someone who watched my father struggle to stand every morning holding onto the edge of the bed, waiting for his balance to catch up, I know firsthand how important simple habits can be. But once we introduced a new morning routine, within just a couple of weeks, he was walking with more ease, less stiffness, and far fewer cramps. That transformation didn't come from intense workouts or expensive supplements. It came from daily, low-effort choices that stacked up to big results. Start with a warm glass of water and a pinch of natural mineral salt. Many seniors wake up feeling stiff, foggy, or unsteady, often due to dehydration and overnight electrolyte loss. A cup of warm water with just 1/5 teaspoon of Celtic or Himalayan salt can work wonders. It gently rehydrates your body, supports nerve function, and promotes better blood flow to your legs. You'd be amazed how quickly this one habit can relieve that dead leg sensation you feel after a long night's sleep. After that, do a quick balance exercise. Right next to your bed, stand tall and lift one foot about 24 inches off the ground. Hold for 10 seconds, then switch legs. Do this 5 times per side. This simple motion activates deep leg and core muscles, especially in the hips and calves that shrink fastest with age. It builds neuromuscular awareness and prevents falls more effectively than you might expect. But before any of that, remember, don't jump out of bed too fast. It might feel automatic, but for many over 60, standing up too quickly can cause dizziness or even lead to a fall. Instead, take 3 slow, deep breaths, gently sit up, and rotate your wrists and ankles. Let your blood begin circulating before you stand. Then, if you can, get a few minutes of morning sunlight. Sit near a sunny window or step outside on the porch. Natural light triggers your body to produce vitamin D, which supports bone strength, healthy muscle contraction, and better calcium absorption, especially critical for the ankles and hips, the foundation of your balance. This step alone can improve both your energy and stability throughout the day. Finally, never wait too long to eat. After 60, your body can shift into a catabolic state more quickly than before, meaning it starts breaking down muscle tissue for energy. If you're not ready for a full breakfast, start small. Half a steamed sweet potato, a boiled egg, or a few spoonfuls of oats are enough to switch your body into a rebuilding mode instead of breaking down. Pairing this habit with the 5 morning routines we've just explored creates a powerful foundation not just for strength, but for confidence. You stop feeling wobbly. That first step out of bed no longer feels risky. Instead, you feel grounded, steady, and ready to move. Let's be real. Each morning gives you one chance to make the right decision. That choice, what you eat, how you move, how you start, can either strengthen your legs or let them slowly weaken. The good news? You're in control. You've now learned about foods that support muscle growth, improve circulation, and help preserve your balance. You've discovered a humble breakfast dish, steamed sweet potatoes with mineral salt, that could easily become your secret weapon. And now, you have 5 simple morning habits to turn all of this into a complete muscle recovery system. No gym, no pills, no expensive appointments. Just consistency, care, and small actions that lead to big results. Let me ask you this. If you could only eat one thing tomorrow morning to protect your leg health, what would it be? Drop your answer in the comments. It might inspire another senior who's looking for a simple, effective start. And if this video helped you, please like, subscribe to Forever Health 247, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss what's coming next. In the next episode, I'll share 3 breakfast foods that many seniors believe are healthy but may actually be silently weakening their legs. Remember, your health doesn't begin at the hospital. It starts in your kitchen, with your very first decision of the day. And as long as you can still move with strength, there's still a lot of living to do. I sincerely wish you who have supported this video to always be healthy. Just 1 or 2 sentences in this video help your life, I feel satisfied. Thank you for taking the time to watch, and see you in the next videos.